The Houston Rockets are no longer a rebuilding project or a team of hopeful potential. They've become a genuine problem for the rest of the NBA. After starting the season 0-2, many assumed it was the same old story. Flashes of talent, but no consistency. Yet in just a few short games, Houston flipped the switch entirely. 3 straight wins later, and suddenly, the Rockets don't just look good, they look dangerous. They look like a team that could redefine the balance of power in the Western Conference. Last season's Rockets were scrappy but flawed. They survived mostly by crashing the offensive boards, turning chaos into second chances, and making up for their lack of half-court execution through sheer energy. It was gritty basketball, but it wasn't sustainable. When the postseason came and they ran into the Golden State Warriors' disciplined defense, their limitations were brutally exposed. Houston could rebound and defend, sure, but generating clean, reliable offense against elite teams was a nightmare. They needed someone who could take over, create under pressure, and finish when the system broke down. That someone arrived this season, and his name is Kevin Durant. Durant's arrival transformed everything. He didn't just add scoring. He brought poise, confidence, and championship pedigree. Through the first handful of games, his numbers tell the story of why he's still one of the most lethal players on the planet. Nearly 28 points per game on incredible efficiency, blending size, finesse, and that signature effortless shooting stroke. 4 years, Houston lacked a true closer, a player who could turn a broken possession into points. Durant gave them exactly that. But what makes this new Rockets team even scarier is that Durant hasn't had to do it all alone. Instead of isolating and carrying the entire load like in Phoenix, he's functioning within a system that finally seems designed to maximize everyone around him. The real heartbeat of this team isn't just the superstar, it's Alperen Sengun. With Durant drawing defensive attention, Sengun has blossomed into one of the most complete offensive centers in basketball. His impact on Houston's numbers is jaw-dropping. When he's on the court, their offensive rating skyrockets, and when he sits, everything falls apart. He's become their engine, facilitating from the top of the key, threading passes through traffic, running fast breaks, and punishing mismatches in the post. The comparison to Nikola Jokic is no longer just a compliment. It's becoming a realistic benchmark. Sengun has the touch, vision, and instincts that define great playmakers. But what sets him apart is his rhythm. He controls pace like a veteran, dictating tempo and forcing defenses to react to his every move. The chemistry between Durant and Sengun is quickly becoming the foundation of Houston's new identity. Durant's gravity opens up the floor, while Sengun's decision-making ensures the offense never stagnates. And when those two are clicking, the Rockets are almost impossible to guard. Every possession feels fluid. Cuts, kickouts, backdoor passes, and mid-range daggers blend together in a seamless flow that few teams can match. The Rockets no longer rely on chaos. They create art out of structure. But the story of Houston's rise doesn't end there. Amen Thompson, still developing his identity as a young guard, has shown flashes of brilliance that make the future even brighter. His speed and court vision turn every transition opportunity into a potential highlight. Though he still struggles with turnovers and decision-making in half-court sets, these growing pains are part of something much bigger. The Rockets coaching staff is letting him learn through mistakes because they see what he can become, a dynamic two-way force capable of controlling both ends of the floor. Every rep, every possession, every turnover is shaping him into the player this team will eventually build around. Of course, not everything is perfect. The loss of Fred VanVleet and Dillon Brooks in the Durant trade came at a cost. Last season, Houston's defense was elite, top 4 in the league, and anchored by those two veterans' communication and toughness. Now, they've fallen to the middle of the pack. The defensive scheme, a hybrid of switching and matchup zones under Ime Udoka, demands cohesion and trust. That chemistry takes time, and with new personnel, mistakes are inevitable. Yet even here, the ceiling is sky high. The Rockets' roster is longer, faster, and more athletic than ever. Once they master the rotations and instincts required in Udoka's system, they have the tools to suffocate opponents the same way they did last year, perhaps even better. Durant's presence changes everything defensively too. He's not just a scorer. He's a capable rim protector and versatile defender who can switch across multiple positions. Combined with Sengun's rebounding, Jabari Smith's length, and Amen Thompson's agility, Houston has the potential to dominate on both ends. The pieces are there. It's just about syncing them together. Offensively, the Rockets still face one glaring challenge: turnovers. Without VanVleet's steady hand, They've been among the league's most careless teams with the ball.
Too often, possessions die because of rushed decisions or misreads.
Cleaning that up could elevate them from dangerous to dominant. One solution might be giving Durant more ball-handling responsibility, letting him operate as a point forward, while allowing Sengun to initiate from deeper in the post. That would give their offense a balance between control and creativity, something that could sustain them through the grind of an 82-game season. Yet even with these issues, the Rockets are already a matchup nightmare. They're massive, relentless on the glass, and capable of outscoring anyone when their offense hums. Durant gives them a closer, Sengun gives them structure, and Amen Thompson injects pace and unpredictability. When everything clicks, Houston looks less like an experiment and more like a contender. What truly stands out about this team, though, is their versatility. They can win a slow, defensive slugfest or explode in a high-octane shootout. They can grind out possessions in the half-court or punish teams in transition. They have veterans who know how to win and young players eager to prove themselves. This balance of experience and ambition is what makes them so dangerous. If Fred VanVleet returns before the postseason, that could be the final piece of the puzzle. His leadership and control would stabilize the backcourt, reduce turnovers, and give Houston another playmaker when defenses tighten. With VanVleet back, the Rockets could easily position themselves alongside Oklahoma City, Denver, and the Lakers as true contenders in the West. But even without him, this team is already sending a message. The rebuild is over. The Rockets aren't waiting for the future. They're seizing the present. Every possession, every defensive stand, every big night from Durant or Sengun is a reminder that this team is ready to compete now. What do you think about this new version of the Houston Rockets? Are they truly ready to challenge for the Western Conference crown? Or will their inexperience catch up when the pressure mounts? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another deep dive into the league's most exciting transformations.